twagala ensi nga ya mirembe, twagala ensi nga buli muntu agiyagaliramu, twagala amazima nga googerwa ate nga gaweebwa priority. Tetwagala muntu nti bw'ayogera amazima gaba gafuuse ezambi. Omuntu bw'agamba nti kino kinnuma ng'ogamba nti yakoze kibi, bw'agamba nti kino sikyagala ng'ogamba nti alina kutulugunyizibwa. Twetaaga bwenkanya, twetaaga okubeera nti mu nsi muno ffenna tuwangaala mu Uganda nga buli muntu alina eddembe. N'obugambo obwo obutono mbadde siri wakwogera, mbadde mbirekedde second deputy, naye ffenna nziramu okusaasira ne omukulu naye azze wano ndaba ayingidde. Dr. Kano sinjirango otole ku salaamu katono asinaba kugira kadde wange mufti amasheekhe mwenna abakulu b'amasheekhe mwenna ne baimaamu baganda bange mwenna basibo ne banyawa, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. kitalo nnyini ddala ekya muganda waffe ono agalamidde wano. Ddoboozi ddene eribadde liva gy'ava era eriwulikise mu ggwanga lino nga lyogera ku bwenkanya, nga lyogera ku mazima ageetaagisa mu ggwanga lino. Era y'ensonga lwaki kitalo ddala okuba nti olwaleero nalyo eddoboozi eryo libadde lisutuse bisirise. Naye obuyinza mu ggwanga lino tebuli mu ffe. Obuyinza bwonna buva eri oyo omutonzi atusinza amaanyi ffenna, era kiddemu nti Allahu akbar. Teri kimusinza maanyi, teri mundu emusinza ki, teri mulwanyi yeeyita omulwanyi amusinza ki, era talya nguzi, mwenkanya talya z'amaanya. Eggwanga lino bye tuyitamu byonna biraba. Mugumire ddala tulabe nti ensi eno edda mu mikono gyaffe era neeyisibwa ffenna ng'abantu abenkana, abantu abaweebwa ensi eno okugyenyumirizaamu kyenkanyi. Mu maaso ga Allah tewali muwanvu, tewali mumpi, tewali munene, tewali mutono, tewali mugagga, tewali ki. Ffenna twenkana, ensi yagituwa tugyenkanemu, buli omu ng'alina omugabo gwenkanankanani gwa munne. Olwekyo bassebo ne banjaba teyagera, kiseera kya buli omu totya kufa, kubanga amaanyi g'obulamu era yakola ki, yagayina. Ne bwe banaagezaako batya, osobola okutta omuntu, tosobola kutta bigendererwa ebirungi ebimulimu. Muganda waffe Muhammad ono alwaniridde obwenkanya, alwaniridde obulungi mu ggwanga lino. Ffenna tusaalirwa ennyo olwaleero, naye tulina amaanyi ag'okulaba nti kyalwaniridde tetudda mabega, tujja kukirwanirira okutuusa bwe kinaatuukirira. nnyo mwebalire eddala okujja kumuwa ekitiibwa kyenkomeredde n'okumusaalira. Mungu amulamuze ekisa era kabuli gye tunaamuteekamu agigaziya muweeremu emikisa egimutwala mu jjana. Mwebale nnyo. Assalaamu alaikum warahmatullahi
gamba saba tutereze nniya tusalire muganda waffe ono tusabe Allah amusaasire amuteeke mu kifo ekirungi aba n'asobola maite ejja kuyimiriraku wali ebulenga nga bwe bannabye makani katono wali abantu السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اللهم اغفر له وارحمه ربنا عافيه واعف عنه ربنا اكرم نزله خلقه واغسله بالماء والثلج والبرد ونقه من الذنوب والخطايا الدنس. اللهم ربنا آنس وحشته وارحم غربته. اللهم ربنا آنس وحشته وارحم غربته. اللهم ربنا آنس وحشته وارحم غربته واغفر له ولجميع موتى المسلمين الذين شهدوا لك بالوحدانية ولنبيك بالرسالة وماتوا على ذلك. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Pictures coming to you right there from Old Kampala, and of course the body for the deceased. Pictures coming to you right there from Old Kampala, where prayers were held for the late Mohamed Kirumira. And of course, from there, the body is being transported to his home in Bulenga. And our team is also right there, and we will be bringing to you all the updates as and when they reach there. But of course, what we pick from the message during the prayers, his dad, well, of course, strengthened the people and thanked everybody who supported and who loved his child, Mohamed Kirumira, and who helped him in whatever way they did to see that Kirumira, leads a successful life. And of course, the Mufti of Uganda, Sheikh Shaban Mubaje, also did urge for equality as regards the issues of Muslims and being arrested when it comes to such incidents. The Mufti also, did mention that, he cited some examples of, some cases that are still going on, including the one of Abdallah Chitata, who formerly was the head of the 2010 Border Group. And he did urge that Chitata should also be sent to a civil court where he can be charged formally, because he has not worked in the military before. But of course, justice does not operate, like religions operate. So his urge probably, we hope, will be listened to by, all the people that he was calling upon and all the concerned parties. But of course, the pictures coming to you right there from Old Kampala, where prayers have just ended, and the body of Mohamed Kirumira is being transported to his home in Bulenga. The family is already waiting at his home, and our team is still on standby. We will be bringing to you all the live pictures as when they reach the destination in Bulenga. And of course, burial is scheduled for today at his home village, like he did mention in his talk before he died, in Impigi, in Mpambire, Mawokota County. And the urge and demand for his body to be taken home, of course, was quite high when we did talk to our reporter Jingo Francis, who was at his home in Bulenga. We did hear people demanding to see the body of the late Mohamed Kirumira, and of course Medad Segona was on ground to calm down the situation, because it had become a bit a bit tense, and of course he was urging everybody to remain calm. The residents there had, started heating up and, questioning police and the presence of police, saying if they couldn't protect their own, then, what's their use? But of course, Medad Wegasegona asked them to remain calm and of course urged them to work with police and cooperate with them, because it's only through cooperation that police can be able to investigate and, bring conclusively this matter to an end. Of course, that is if they find their silence. But of course, Mohammed Kirumira was assassinated yesterday with a lady who has been known as Resti Nalinya, and of course police also did find out for us that Resti Nalinya was a good friend to the late Mohammed Kirumira, and this lady, was picked up along the way somewhere along Natete, and Mohammed Kirumira decided to offer her a lift because they were friends, and unfortunately before they reached their destination in Bulenga at his home, they were waylaid, attacked and sprayed with bullets which killed them both instantly. And of course the bodies were later taken to Lubaga Hospital and kept there for the night, and later this morning they were transported and transferred to the city mortuary here in Mulago, where the post-mortem was done. And this, what you saw just a few minutes back, of course, were the prayers at Old Kampala, and from there they will head to Bulenga, and burial is scheduled for today in his hometown in Mpambire, that is in Impigi district, Mawokota County, for those who will be there. We also have a team that will be there in Mpambire, so be sure and stay tuned to NTV to, keep getting up all the updates as and when they come in. Now, we will just take a look at some of the facts around Kirumira up to his rise, until the time of his death yesterday. Take a look. All right, so those pictures on your screen right now are coming to you live from Bulenga in Wachiso district. That is at the home of the murdered former DPC for Buyende district, Mohamed Kirumira. And of course, well, what you can see there is all those people are waiting for him, and we have Jingo Francis there. He will also give us an update of what is happening, but just take a look and see what's happening right now.
Bino ebintu by'okunsi oyinza okufuna balooya ne bakuwolereza mwana wattu n'oyitawo naye eri emirimu gyo gyokka gye gikujulira nabwe kityo musabire afaanenga mu kiseera kino kyasinga okwagala tojja muwulira ng'akigamba naye nze gamba ekiseera kino kyasinga okwagala kubeera nga omusabira Mungu abeere ng'amunyweza addemu ebibuuzo byonna ebiba bimubuuziddwa. Kuno ku nsi byakoze abikoze naye alina olugendo lwagenzeeko. Kambabulire ekintu kimu nti tuyita mu stages nnya. Stage ey'omu lubuto eyo mwana wattu nnyangu nnyo. Kyo maama kyalyako naawe kyolyako. Ne tudda ku stage ey'oku nsi. Kuno ku nsi obeerawo oyinza okuzza emisango ne bakwolerezera n'owangula. Ebyo naye osobola okusavayivinga. Kati afande Kirumira agenze ku stage ey'okusatu. Ye stage ey'omukabuli. Eyo yo newoba oyina mikwano gyo gikuwerekerako naye ku nkomerero osigala bwomu. Eyo stage ey'okusatu. Stage ey'okuna lwe lunaku luli abamu abantu bagenda kutwalibwa mu muliro, abamu batwalibwe mu jjana. Naye ng'ekyomukisa omulungi afande abadde musajja ng'ayagala amazima ate nga ebimu ku bikuyamba ge mazima okubeera ng'otuuka maaso ga Katonda nga akusiimye. Bannange mugumingize kyonna ekigenda mu maaso kigenda kuba kibategeezebwa nga bwe tugenda mu maaso. Mwebale nnyo.
Pictures from Bulenga there, and of course you can see people are in a really, really sad mood as they await for the body of the late Mohamed Kirumira, you know, who was someone that they loved really much. And of course, we will be coming back to Jingo Francis later on when the body arrives, and he will give us a detail, and of course we'll take some pictures of what is happening. But now I just want to take you through the president's statement following the murder of Mohamed Kirumira, and just to remind you that the president also will be addressing the nation today at 8 o'clock. And the statement, of course, it says, countrymen, countrywomen, and Bazukulu. Condolences on the brutal killing of police officer Mohamed Kirumira at Bulenga. I visited the scene of crime at 23 hours, which is 11 p.m. The criminals are still using the gaps I identified in my speech to Parliament. You remember the 20th June 2018 gaps. The police force are working hard to fill the gaps. They have started installing the cameras, and other measures are being put in place. The electronic identification of borders would have helped us to identify these people quickly. However, while still using the old methods, I want to salute residents of Bulenga, for although not armed, some boarders gave chase to the killers, 4 of them riding on motorcycles up to mile 9. That limited counteraction may help us to expose the killers, as happened in the case of Susan Magara. On the urban criminals, the subcommittee of security began meeting at 10:00 hours, which is 10 o'clock, under my chairmanship, and we are to stop these pigs by not just relying on the old police methods, pending the installing of cameras, etc. everywhere. We are going to reactivate the Luero methods to deal with these cowardly pigs. Wait for my announcement this afternoon. Signed, Yoweri K. Museveni, President. Now, a lot has unfolded ever since, Mohammed Kirumira was shot at, of course, which instantly killed him later on yesterday night at about 8 p.m. Now, it's about 8 hours of, kaverage and unfolding events now and then. We did manage to speak to various people, including leader of opposition in Parliament, Betty Awolo-Chan, Kampala Lord Mayor Erias Lukwago, and the Minister for Information and National Guidance, Frank Tumwebaze, and this is what he had to say on the incident.
What Samada was, the same applies to Comrade Abriga and many others. You can see the pattern is the same, and certainly there is a mission to this, and the motive is the same. My appeal to Ugandans is that crime is everywhere. It's not the first time Uganda criminals target innocent people. Let crime unite us. Let's be calm and understand how to fight it. It's not the first time we are being attacked. We've been attacked before in much more heavy measure. We've defeated terrorism. There was an attack during Rakwena, people died. There was an attack during Konya, people died. There was terrorism in the city here, people died. We had the Chitwamba massacre, people died. So this is yet another crime. Let's not mix security and politics. This is the conversation we need to have soberly. Let's not mix security and terrorism. When we are mourning as a country, let's mourn as one. Because there is no winner. There is no loser. We are all losers. There is no political party X winning. There is no political party Y winning. We are all losers as a country. Let's understand the motive behind this new wave of crime, targeting particular individuals. Is it politically motivated? Is it some form of terrorism? Let's study it, and let's give the security agencies an opportunity. Let people do their job. Let people do their job. It's not the first time we are getting attacked. We are not an exception to this. Some years back, terrorism was in this region. Let's not politicize everything. Let's separate politics from security issues. Let's give an opportunity to the security agencies to get to this. Let's not interfere in what they are doing. Let's not judge them at every minute of work. Otherwise, we will paralyze work. So, Kirumira is gone. Kawesi is gone. Our forces are not sleeping. They are hunting, and they will revenge for them. Men are in custody for previous murders. The courts will judge, and they will tell us. So, government is taking this serious. As the president promised the country, cameras are being installed. And we are not leaving anything to chance. Even in developed countries, crime is there, urban crime is there. As the growth rate goes up, of course, criminals also take advantage. So it is sad, it's bad, but it should unite us. And our resolve is one, to make Uganda better. We were attacked much before in greater measure than now. So those who say Uganda is no longer safe, not at all. Which place has no crime? Which state on the globe takes 5 years without having a gunshot? Even in America, gun control is a big talk. So let's be united as Ugandans in the fight against crime. We can disagree on politics. We can disagree on policies. We can disagree on political colors. But let's be united on issues of crime. Anybody is a target. I am a target. Ministers are targets. Cultural leaders are targets. So allow the security agencies an opportunity to understand the motive. When you know a problem, you solve it first of all. And identify the problem is a solve the problem.
Honorable, the family of the late Kirumira, especially the wife, but Kirumira should be the last person murdered in this way.
Yes.
What you're reading?
Her grievance is understood. We pray for her and the family to be firm in this trying moment. And indeed, that's the resolve of this government. If you study the crime wave for the last 10 years, if the terrorism which was in Kampala, you recall the terrorism which was here, if by then it hadn't been controlled, we shouldn't even be called Uganda or Kampala. We would have become another worse Somalia. So her message is taken in good faith. It's understood, but let's separate politics from security issues. Even if you had 100% democracy, as people talk about, you would have crime, you would have school shootings, you would have blasts of trains. This is everywhere. Let's allow the security agencies to work. Let's not judge them at every minute. When they make an arrest, let's not judge them. Let them give them an opportunity to do their job. And let's know that Uganda, despite these threatening senseless killings, isolated as they are, because they target individuals, there is hope for a better tomorrow. After all, every other part of the world has crime. The question is, how are we responding? Government is installing cameras to make sure that we are able to know each and every person. We have registered numbers. Everybody has an identity card. So crime cannot be on a large scale. That's why the perpetrators of this crime target individuals. They wait for time to pass. It's really terrorism. They don't do it en masse. They don't confront army barracks. They don't attack organized security agencies. They attack individuals when not expected. So we've seen it with Abelga. We saw it with the late Kawesa. We saw it with the Council Kajezi and many others. So, and they take time. They take time. They allow some time for people to forget. They strike when they are not expected. So these challenges point serious lessons to the security agencies to learn how to be alert 24 hours and how to respond without alarming the public. What security agencies do, the many attempts security agencies foil, is what we do not know. Now, when one incident happens, we blame them a million times. Even the September 11th incident, if you know about it in America, it was regarded as intelligence failure. The security agencies were blamed. But that does not mean that they don't do work. When one incident happens, you should know that yesterday and the other day and the other day, they foiled 1,000 similar attempts. But that nobody ever gets to know that. So this is not in any way to defend what has happened, but to really know that the security agencies are at work.
Minister for National Guidance and Information, Frank Tumwebaze, of course, calling for calm and, of course, also urging for vigilance amongst everyone. And he says, you know, disagreements in politics and party colors and policies should not separate the people when it comes to matters of security. And also he urges for people to, you know, work with the security forces to ensure that these people are brought to book. Of course, he does list a number of people who have also gone down the same way like Mohammed Kirumira. But of course, Mohammed Kirumira, before his death, had just attended a traditional ceremony, Ekwanjula, here in Buganda, and he had been invited by his friend. We have a clip of him, you know, enjoying some bits of that party where he was before he was killed. Just take a look at this. That phone clip, of course, circulated moments after Mohammed Kirumira was shot dead yesterday. And of course, Mohammed Kirumira was a teacher by profession, and he decided to join the police force to serve to his best capacity. And by the time he decided to retire himself out of the police force, of course, citing, unfair treatment in the force, Kirumira was at the rank of Assistant Superintendent of Police. But by the time he decided to retire himself, Kirumira was being charged. Kirumira had been charged from the police court and found guilty on 4 counts of excessive use of power. And he was later recommended for a demotion, which means that if the police council had met and reviewed the recommendation probably to uphold it, Kirumira would now be at the rank of Cadet Assistant Superintendent of Police. But now Kirumira, who was just 35 years at the time of his death, had promised to venture into politics and become a politician that this country had not seen. And of course, he did cite examples from the police force, including Judith Nabakova and his other colleague who also was the spokesperson for police, who is now the legislator for well, the name skips my head, but Kirumira had, yes, Meon Sobga, and of course he also, was trying to lead the same path, and he had promised that after the court decides on his fate, then he would venture into politics. And currently he was not deployed anywhere, so he was just at his home as Kirumira. And yesterday, after being invited and attending a function of his fellow friend and a colleague, Kirumira was waylaid before he reached his home in Bulenga. His car was shot at and Kirumira was injured, and the other lady who was traveling with him, Resti Nalinya, both of them were confirmed dead as they reached Lubaga Hospital. Their bodies, of course, spent the night at Lubaga Hospital until today when they were transported to the mortuary for a post-mortem. We're going to take a break now, and we will return when the body arrives at Bulenga to give you more detail of what is happening there. Stay tuned.
Introducing Pampers New Baby Dry, specially designed to protect your newborn skin. New size 1 from Pampers, the #1 choice of pediatricians.
The big school fun moment.
I knew I loved you then, but you never know. 'Cause I played it cool when I was scared of letting go. I knew I needed you, but you never know. But I wanna play with you until we great no. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I'll wake you up with some breakfast in bed. I'll bring you coffee with a kiss on your head.
It takes hours of training to glide like this. Big Crystal is made to glide like that. Big Crystal, it makes the grade.
Distributed by African Queen, #1 Distributor Limited.
With our state-of-the-art technology in live broadcasting, we provide you, our clients, seamless and HD quality coverage anytime, anywhere.
I want to thank the organizers who have done great work.
Wherever you are, we will be there. For more information, contact our sales department on 256-414-563-400 or email salesteam@ntv.co.ug.
This is NTV.
Light it up.
Sting, light switched on.
okukubiriza programu eno tuwaye n'okugitegeka libeera bbanja lyennyini tosobola kuwumula okutuusa ng'olisasudde entebe eno eteekwa okugasa abantu buli wiiki
omurasita kyanoonya gwe kyolina
lwa butayagala kumanya
exactly nobeerawo era bannange gavumenti etuyambe
nyongera kubabuulira nabagamba emyaka ng'ebiri egiyise lwakiri waliwo benneetaaga okusabira mukama abanonne
ebeera interview omuntu gy'ateekeddwa okulaba yattaluumu wamulabako n'amaaso
Moses
wali omumanyi
nali mumanyi baali bayita Mazisafi
nti lwaki nkola activism Museveni agenda okujja naye nze nga njagala Museveni
ne bagamba nti gavana waali
okunoonyereza n'okutegeera obulungi akyadde ku programu kikulu kijjayo emiramu emikulu tuwaye kwesimbi buli kimu tukyetegekera tutambula okunoonya abali mu buufu obw'emiramu egyatuwaye abalabi baffe baliko emboozi gye baagala okuwulira
okuva e Kaddugala paka Kampala nagira ku motoka y'amatooke emabega
eyigiriza esoomooza
naddukamu katono ne gukuba omukono
polo kinno sebe ekugwi
zino ekivizi nnene
ewuniikiriza
yalowooza nti bagenda musalako kugwe nyadduka
eteeka ku bunkenke
abaali mu ssabo yeefuula alagula aliko emmandu empitirivu ennyo nga mugajjajja byontumye embireesi nti ebiriwo ajja ekikapu akimugundirawo mu maaso ogenda okukeberanga mutwe gwa mwana omukazi n'agwa nafeitinga
omwagala oli otya
naye n'akuddamu
nzimanyi nnyo ebbaluwa
kasonsomolera ng'erigoledde eddo
otyo tuwaye ekyusizza ate ekyayongera okukyusa ebiseera bya Uganda kubanga ddoboozi lyogerwa ate liwulirwa
Super Fever is sweeping across Uganda. Play now to win big this Sunday at 9:40 p.m. on NTV to see if you have won the 100 million shillings Super Jackpot. Simply send as little as 1,000 shillings to market code Super3 on MTN or business number 33311 on Airtel and get that super feeling today.
They're young, stylish, and with their own sense of fun.
How did you come to Kampala?
Hey, don't worry. I'm going to be on T-Nation.
They know what they want and go for it. They're carefree, opinionated, and intelligent.
They're hidden by a covering to avoid temptation, to prevent seduction.
Why did you have to bring a baby as your daddy?
What are you?
All right, now we have been informed that the body of the late Mohamed Kirumira has reached his home in Bulenga. And of course, those pictures that you see on your screen right now is what is going on. We are going to be speaking to Jingo Francis, who is on standby later on, and he will tell us, you know, what the mood is like now, because I did tell you earlier that the mood was kind of heated up before, and of course the people are demanding to see the body of Mohamed Kirumira. So I'll let Jingo tell us what is going on right now. What is the mood like, Jingo?
Yes, the mood is getting tense as the body of Afande Kirumira is arriving here at his home in Bulenga, and the crowd is charging up. The father of Afande Kirumira is trying to calm down the mourners here at Bulenga. And as I can see, the ambulance which is bringing the body of Afande Kirumira is arriving at his home here. The father of Mr. Afande Kirumira is trying to calm down the mourners here, and they are trying to pave way to see that the body gets into his house, as the culture here in Uganda ensures that one cannot be buried, especially a man who was married, that the body has to reach his house before it is taken wherever it is supposed to be taken.
mukakane wala kyalina kyakuza ekirungi afiiridde gwanga na mazima
bannange muve mu kkubo tube bakkatamu nga omubiri gw'omwagalwa waffe gutuuka.
bana mugulewo ekkubo Kirumira ayiteko ajjameko mu nnyumba ye. Basebo Kirumira afiiridde ensi ye Uganda mwasabye Kirumira ajje nange nkikoze Kirumira.
And now the body of Afande Kirumira is being ushered into his house.
Apande mutala muleke. Temukola mpisa mbi wano temulaga bannange mweyongere
Kirumira keganike nyini banange Salamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Vegetable.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر نفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد اللهم اغفر له وارحمه وعافيه واعف عنه واكرم نزله واسع مدخله وغسله بالماء والثلج والبرد والنقي كما ينقي الثوب ابيض من الدنس وعبدله دال الخير من داره واهل خير من اهله وزوج خير من زوجه وادخله الجنه واعوذه من عذاب القبر من عذاب النار اللهم اجعل قبره ضياء من رياض الجنه ولا تجعل قبره حفره من حفره النار اللهم إن كان مسيئا فتجاوز عن سيئاتهم وإن كان محسنا فزد بلسانهم يا أرحم الراحمين ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتوب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم اللهم لا تحلمنا أجله ولا تفتنا بعده ولا تضلنا بعده واغفر لنا وله وصل اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Bannange kulembeza dua naye nga mbikakata ku muganda waffe ng'afudde ekisooka as-salatu alayhi okumusalira y'ensonga enkulu. Tugende wali eswala y'omukutetwala dakika ziwera 5 tusalire muganda waffe kuba by'ebimu ku bikukabitako ebintu ebina omukakafu bye tulina okukakatibwa twagala. Salamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. basebo tukwatagane bulungi eplasi mujje mukwate maiti tugenda kusalira nebigenda kusiika tuva musalira kusinya mukanso tuddamu okusalira owali ewe akwanga kusalawo twali tabu gende mukolewo kubo mubeere abantu ab'eddembe ng'omugenzi bw'abadde ayagalanye eddembe era nga baagala bakole bya ddembe nabwe kityo tukolewo ekkubo bebaziza nnyo abantu b'ekitundu okubeera nga muli baddembe bwe mutyo.
Tudayo bambi.
Pictures still coming to you live from Bulenga, and of course now, like you heard, the body is now being transported to Kirumira's home village in Impambire, in Mpigi district, Maokota County. We do have a team there, and we will also, give you the updates when they reach there. But of course, like Jingo Francis did mention earlier, that in Buganda here it's a culture that when a man of the house dies, he has to lie in his house for the final time, and that is what they were fulfilling there. And of course they also did said prayers for the late Muhammad Kirumira there. And you saw it's a really somber mood there, and they are urging people to stay calm, because earlier on, the people had, turned up rowdy, and they were demanding, of course, the body. And now that they have seen it, probably, the father still urges them to remain calm. And just in case, for those who want to follow, they should cooperate with the police, which is also very vigilant and, of course, available until they reach Mpigi district. Now, in that ambulance that is going to take the body, of course, that's where the family is, the father, the wife, and of course the children that we have not seen in all this, but they are also in that ambulance that is now leaving for Mpigi district. All right, so as they transport the body to Mpigi district now, of course, we will take a break, and we will return when they reach Mpigi district. Kirumira, of course, because of the fact that he is a Muslim, their religion demands or, says that once one dies, they have to be buried within the shortest time possible. So, of course, they were delayed by, the post-mortem that was done today at the city mortuary here in Mulago. But also, of course, the bodies, were taken to Lubaga Hospital, where the two, Muhammad Kirumira and another lady, Resti Nalinya, were pronounced dead. Now, they moved to Mpigi district, and we will wait. When they reach Mpigi district, we will be back to give you the detail as it unfolds. We are taking a short break, and stay tuned to NTV.
Situation is more important.
Thank you. I really need to focus on finding a way for Dad to get that operation soon. We can't get married while my family suffers.
Our family. Leah, no matter what your problem is, you know I'll always be here to help you.
Didn't Mr. Saul get an operation? Bebang, that kind of illness doesn't go away. They say it's more dangerous the second time.
Oh, poor Saul.
I know. Let's pray for him.
Tiffany, I have to leave for a while. I'm going to the office to talk to the HR department. Maybe I can get a loan somehow.
I really can't believe it, Simon. We just started here at Art Mart, and you're leaving already.
I know. Well, that's how it is.
What about us?
Betsy, someone will replace me, and I have trust in the people working here.
Am I one of them?
Of course. You've improved, Betsy, and I'm sure you'll learn even more.
But who will be teaching us if you're leaving?
Leia. I just know that she'll be one of the key players when I'm gone.
But isn't she going with you?
No. I couldn't convince her.
NTV, turning on your world.
Fever is sweeping across Uganda. Play now to win big this Sunday at 9:40 p.m. on NTV to see if you have won 150 million shillings super jackpot every time you play. Simply send as little as 1,000 shillings to market code Super3 on MTN or business number 33311 on Airtel and get that super feeling today.
Light it up.
Sting, light switched on.
On the next episode is brought to you by
Kiri Soda.
On the next episode.
When I finally get you. What's going on? What are you up to, my son?
Can you see, Dad? This is a suitcase.
Yes, I know, but where are you going?
To the city.
Just keep moving.
When I saw the note from Camilo, I was alarmed.
and ran to Alessandro right away, who was looking for me to see if you were there with me.
Oh my God.
I explained things to him and we each went our own way.
And how was he?
He went crazy.
Soda in 4 different flavors: lemon, mixed berry, orange, and Kiri Cola. Celebrate life with Kiri Soda.
Let's celebrate life!
Nurse, can I ask you something? Do you think there's a chance my dad will survive?
Frankly speaking, I haven't handled a heart transplant case. But based on our readings on his condition, most heart transplant beneficiaries are able to survive the surgery. Everything is all up to the patient and their fighting spirit. It's up to them if they choose to live.
All right. Thanks a lot. See, Dad? You heard her. You have to fight for us. Please don't give up.
Since you told me, I've been trying to think of ways to help her raise funds for the heart transplant. I figured we could always call our generous friends in San Francisco. You know, maybe we can ask them for help.
I'm also working on getting a loan from the bank. If it's okay with you, I'd like to try and use our business as collateral for the loan. I know it's a long shot. The bank might turn me down. But Aunt Jack, if it does happen, and I can pay for it, they can take the business from us.
But I know you won't just let them take away our business like that, right?
Thanks, Aunt Jack.
Whatever happens, Clark, always be behind Leia, all right?
I always have been. I always will be.
What are you doing here? I was planning to go to the hospital after my shift.
I inquired for benefits and loans from HR. For Dad.
Leia, here.
Betsy, no, you don't have to.
Will you stop? It's only a small amount. Take it. I want you to.
Betsy, no, please.
Leia, if you ever need anything, just tell me. Take it. Okay, I need to go back to my cubicle and finish Simon's project. Okay? Call me if you need anything.
Thank you. My dad's stable for now, but he needs a heart transplant soon. Or else, if he can't... I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
I'm just really scared for my dad. I don't want to lose him.
Leia, I'm sure he'll pull through.
I hope so. But I'm very worried about the expenses. Do you think the hospital will operate on him even if we haven't paid?
So, do you need a loan?
Planning to apply for one. I'll try to get it from a bank. Or maybe from a private financing firm. But even if our loan gets approved, I can't pay them back.
I have a suggestion, Leia. Take the job in Dubai. And I hope you're not thinking I'm saying this because I want to take you there. Because I really do, but if you accept the offer in Dubai, you'll have a bigger salary. You can pay for your loan while you're earning there. As of now, it's the only way I can think of as a solution to your problem. So think about it. But I'll be needing your answer soon, because I'm leaving soon too.
I met with our HR department earlier. I can get a loan from the office, but it's a small amount. It might not even be enough to cover our hospital bills.
Leia, don't worry. I'm looking into my finances too. And Jack also pledged to help us out.
Thank you, hubby. And tell Aunt Jack I'm grateful.
I will. Now don't worry about the money. There's always a solution for that. Okay?
I've noticed something very strange, Rana. You're still sick now. And you're always getting dizzy and nauseous. Why don't you go see a doctor? It could get worse.
I already did.
What's the result?
I have a kidney disease.
What?
I found out when I arrived here. The doctor said it's serious. It can't be cured.
But Rana, you have money, am I right? And you can't afford medication and surgery. Can't you do anything about it?
It's too late, baby. I've accepted it. This is the price I have to pay for all my mistakes.
No, Rana. We'll go to the hospital tomorrow. And we'll seek a second opinion. Please, don't give up. How about Brent and your family?
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Tiffany.
Dad, I'm so glad you're awake. How are you feeling right now?
I'm thirsty.
Wait here, I'll have to ask the doctor if you can drink.
Grandpa, are you okay now?
Almost. Just always pray for me, and I'm sure I'll get better.
Jack, any updates on Saul?
Clark just texted me. Saul's awake now. They can talk to him too, but the doctor said the same thing, Rana. He needs a heart transplant as soon as possible.
Saul can't pass away, Jack. With our family situation, my daughters will be orphans.
My poor girls.
I don't think I could take it, Jack.
Stop that, Rana. Don't you talk that way. Nothing is impossible through prayer, right? Have faith.
I can't stay here for long.
Something might happen to Saul any time.
I'll go to my family. They need me.
Be honest with me, you two. What did the doctor really say?
Well, Dad, the doctor said you should focus on getting better soon.
I know you're afraid to tell me something, but this is my body. I can feel something's wrong. I feel really different. I know my condition's worsened. What I'm just trying to say is that I'm very old. I've lived a full life here. I've raised you well. I've lived a happy life. That's enough. If you have to raise a huge sum of money for my...
Dad, please don't talk to us like that. Leave the bills to me and Tiffany, okay? The important thing is that you recover.
What do we really need for me to recover? A large sum of money, right?
I told you not to think about that anymore, Dad. Fine, if you really want to know. You need to get a heart transplant. You have to be flown abroad for that. We know it's a lot of money, but Tiffany and I will find a way to make it happen. What's important is you get better, Dad.
Your daughters will fight for you. But please, Dad, you should always fight for yourself, too.
Dad, please don't cry. We're here. Tiffany and I will take care of you. Please don't worry.
How's Mr. Saul?
He's okay, but he still needs an operation.
Oh no.
Mom.
Tholites, where have you been?
What?
Where'd you go?
Somewhere important.
Well, Miss Bebeng, I went to see my teacher at the vocational school about Saudi Arabia looking for an assistant mechanic. That's what I studied, so I'm qualified. Going abroad? You seem surprised, Mama Lulu. You don't think I can?
Not really. It's just a little too sudden.
That's right.
It's for his future, so he can help Tiffany.
Wow, I'm so amazed with Tholites. He's taking chances in Saudi Arabia for Tiffany.
It's not just for Tiffany and my mother. Mr. Saul, too, is like a real father to me. Hi, ma'am. I'll go ahead.
Bye.
You have a spare, ma'am? I can change it for you.
I don't. It's such a hassle.
Why? Do you need to be somewhere?
Actually, I have a dinner meeting, and I'm already late. I tried calling a cab, but they're all taken.
Okay, wait here, ma'am.
What's that?
Well, ma'am, you can just leave your car right here. We'll just ask the car to change your tire. Then have your driver get your car later. I'll drop you off to your dinner meeting.
On that?
It's up to you, ma'am. But you're in a hurry, right?
Fine.
Ma'am, hold on tight so you won't fall.
Tholites? Tholites?
Oh, yes, Mr. Saul. What do you need?
Where's Tiffany?
Oh, Tiffany took Gabby home for the meantime. I'll be looking after you tonight.
Is that so? Thank you.
Oh, anytime, Mr. Saul. No worries. I'll take care of you tonight. I'll be your bodyguard. Oh no. I'm sorry you can't come in. I don't know how Mr. Saul will react if he sees you. Especially with his condition now. We need to be careful.
I understand.
Who is it, Tholites? Let them inside.
Mr. Saul, please don't be startled. Don't get mad. Relax. Don't react.
Let them in.
Come in.
Please know I'm here for you. I'm willing to do everything for you. I'll take care of you. I won't leave you again. I hope you can give me a chance to make it up to you.
I went to the bank earlier. I tried to apply for a loan, but I was denied. They said the collateral I put wasn't enough.
Don't worry. I thought of many other ways to cut back on our expenses. And I'm also thinking of ways for the woodworks to earn more profit. Look, we'll find other options.
What if I borrow money from private financing firms?
No, that's too risky. And the interest?
Clark, I'm really desperate. Even if I have to break my back just to pay all the debts I will incur now, I'll do it. So, Clark, I was just thinking. What if I go ahead and take the offer to work in Dubai?
Ma'am?
Thanks. I made it. And I'm 5 minutes earlier for my meeting.
And what did I tell you, ma'am? This bike of mine moves really fast.
Thanks a lot, Jigs. I enjoyed this ride.
No problem. I'll just take the helmet.
I think they're inside. I think I should go ahead, yes?
Sure, ma'am.
Is that what you want?
Clark, I don't want it. I need it.
But if you don't want it, then don't do it. Leia, there's so many other ways to earn money.
No matter how much we save or what kind of work I do in Manila, I won't earn as much here as I could in Dubai. Simon's right. I have to be practical.
This is Simon's idea?
He said that if I accept this job overseas, I'll be able to pay back the loan we'll take out for the operation.
Why are you listening to Simon? Of course he'd suggest that. He wants you to go with him.
Yes. He wants me to go to Dubai. But I refused him before, and he respected my decision. The reason he offered again was so I'd have a solution to my financial problems. Clark, that's the truth. You said you'd support me in whatever situation I get into. I need your support now more than ever. I hope that you can still give it.
Of course.
How can I make it through the day without you?
Simon?
Oh, Leia, it's really late. What are you doing here?
Has someone taken the offer for that job in Dubai?
Yes, I chose someone from Singapore.
I'm too late.
Leia, I'll find a way.
How? Someone already got the position, right?
Then I'll demand and ask for another one. And if they don't agree, then I won't accept the job offer. If they really want me, they'll agree to my demands. And I'll demand that I get another creative director.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm not sure I can really handle the job without my best copywriter.
Simon, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I'm sorry I'm so emotional. emotional right now.
You're allowed to be emotional. It's about your father. Anyway, I'll do my best to make them agree. Don't worry. You'll save your dad.
You don't have to go. You can stay here with me.
Hubby, I can't do that. I already signed the contract.
So that's it? You're leaving me? As simple as that?
Isn't Clark coming by to say goodbye to you, Leia?
Boss, she might change her mind if she sees you. You have to try.
Sir Clark, Miss Leia really loves you. She might change her mind.
Guys, let's go get my wife.
Are you having second thoughts?
I am.
Go, go, go! Sir Clark! Go, boss!
Yeah, what if he shows up?
Then I guess I won't leave.
Wherever you may be, love will lead you back.
Thank you for flying with us on the wings of love.
Achieve!
NTV, turning on your world.
We have watched this show begin. We have traveled the entire country in search for commercial farmers.
Cassava is now a cash crop in Teso.
Farmers from across Uganda have benefited from agriculture.
Somebody who is doing fish farming, this is an opportunity, a huge opportunity, in that the market and the demand is already available.
I realized there was potential in goat farming. I started with around 30 goats.
You don't need a lot of money to start, but rather the heart and determination.
Intending farmers is to have a positive attitude and start.
It doesn't need the person to have gone to school or to have not gone to school. Possibly keeping is one of the projects that have money.
You go home, you come back to harvest the honey.
And who said there is no market?
Like that fish pond, where it is, I've stocked now 700 fish.
What I've seen in agriculture is that the market for produce is there.
All you need is you to make a difference.
Everywhere you go, people do just about the same things, but we thought if we could just put some spunk into agriculture.
Farming comes in many packages. It takes courage, determination, focus, and above all, the zeal.
I have a passion for animals.
Stop feeling pity for yourself. Don't blame it on anyone. Stand up and do something. Farming is fun. Join us on this program and let's make the world we live in a better place.
You, the viewer outside there, don't you see it is just lively?
At Seeds of Gold every Saturday only on NTV.
You don't really think it's gonna be this easy, do you, boy? Get him! Whoa!
With this regenerator, we shall turn every planet in galaxy! Yes!
Amanyi yanze Semanda Dennis, ndi musizi wa langi yanga ndi muzimbi. Kazanyo ka Super 3 nasooka kawulira ku Dembe FM. Osobola okunyiga *165*4*4# nenkigezaako there and then. Essanyu ly'amaanyi nnyo, ndi musanyufu nnyo kubanga nze muwanguzi w'obukadde 7 newankubadde saasobodde kuwangula jackpot badde ne pressure ya school fees w'abaana bannayuganda kyenyinza okubagamba kazanyo kaneeno bintu bya ddala tuli andi super.
Play now to win big this Sunday at 9:40 p.m. on NTV to see if you have won 150 million shillings super jackpot every time you play. Simply send as little as 1,000 shillings to market code Super 3 on MTN or business number 33311 on Airtel and get that super feeling today.
My name is Ochaya Moses Ozere. I'm a coordinator, Northern Region in Driver's Office. In all these years, I've been working in the bus industry. I've been driving lorry buses. I found that the main cause of accident in Uganda, mostly it causes because drivers that does not follow the road sign and the traffic law. Because of some of them are not well trained, some of them they don't know what they are doing. With the driver, all right, we can be blamed. Because sometimes the speed we drive is not the speed we are supposed to drive. You as a driver, when you are driving, you have to drive the speed whereby anything come across or border is crossing. You can be able to control, you can slow, you can dodge, and the bus cannot overturn. But most of the drivers, when something crosses in front of him, he have to clear. Because the speed he was driving was not right. Ethical, every life matters.
This message was brought to you by Viva Energy and NTV Uganda.
Politics bamujje mu security eggwanga lyaffe ligenda kukola ki kufuna obuzibu nze omuntu wa wansi atuula wansi ku ttaka ssebo nze ngenda okuweerera omwana oyo ng'onzimbidde essomero lya kalina
naye ne gavumenti oba eri munkwe etubuzaabuza tekutula eri awo tulaga eno tulaga eno esayidi katale akati abantu ate koona abantu basale nga badde eno nga badde eno emmotoka zibakoone awantu atwaga gavumenti etekawo sente wetulaba ambulensi zetuzibira omuntu n'awulira akakombe ka ambulensi ng'ereeta mulwadde n'alemera mu kkubo.
Uganda, are you ready? Ubongo Kids is back and better than ever before. Join Koba, Kibena, Kiduchu, Ambani, Baraka and their animal friends on new fun learning adventures. This season, the Ubongo Kids will be going to space, they'll be saving the environment, making money, building computers, and learning many valuable life lessons.
Discover something new.
What are you waiting for? Watch season 3 of Ubongo Kids every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. on NTV. Ubongo Kids, edutainment for Africa by Africans.
What would you define fashion as? It's not something you simply wear, nor is it anything you envision it to be.
Honestly, I feel like when I look at the bottom of this outfit, the skirt, it reminds me of the office trash can.
It's body perfection. It's the art that defines who you are.
These kind of wedding gowns tell so much about someone's personality. I would wear something like this, to be honest.
You?
Yeah,
sure.
but literally with like a crop top inside.
When it comes to the red carpet, step back because we are here. You design it. You wear it. We critique it.
So how long did this take for you to put together? This I bought from the States. It's $1.
How do I look?
Yeah, you look fantastic, babe. You look fantastic.
Mommy, what inspired your dress?
This, I think, was her wearing her own label.
I think she'd have stayed home.
From your mind and body glam to your step out look, we define fashion as a lifestyle.
Thank you so much. What you guys are doing at Style Project is absolutely mwah. Say hi to Sheila and to my beautiful Bettina. Man, those girls are killing it.
We are the NTV Style Project.
From Uganda's political and economic capital to your district.
There are very many youth today who are unemployed.
The veterinary doctors who are trained are being replaced by soldiers.
From Karamoja to Soro, from Budoda to Gulu, we are on the way to your district.
We all can do something if we are united to end sexual and gender-based violence.
The police should have one face. When we look at the security organs that are trying to help the district, these are the organs who are really helping the rich people.
We don't just give people a platform, but we offer alternative policies with a hope that policymakers will listen.
I don't know what is happening right now in the country.
We have about 140
145 cases of defilement.
You hear 145 cases of defilement. Just right from which month?
There are those who are dying while they are giving birth.
1 out of every 10 girls drop out because of failure to manage menstruation.
And in many of our debates, we have also reconciled political leaders. Your opinion counts every Saturday at 8 p.m. As usual, I aspire to inspire you before I expire. I am Agnes Nandutu, the Speaker of People's Parliament.
Join Agnes Nandutu, the Speaker of People's Parliament, every Saturday at 8 p.m. only on NTV. On the next episode is brought to you by
Kiri Soda.
On the next episode.
When I finally get you. What's going on? What are you up to, my son?
Can you see, Dad? This is a suitcase.
Yes, I know, but where are you going?
To the city.
Just keep moving. So when I saw the note from Camilo, I was alarmed and ran to Alessandra right away, who was looking for me to see if you were there with me.
Oh my God.
I explained things to him and we each went our own way.
How was he?
He went crazy.
Soda in 4 different flavors: lemon, mixed berry, orange, and Kiri Cola. Celebrate life with Kiri Soda.
Let's celebrate life.
Live your dream. Live your dream. Live your dream. Live your dream. Support your children to stay in school. Keep their dreams alive. Live your dream. Live your dream.
Welcome to favorite drama series, Live Your Dream. I'm OC John Beggar. Now, back in Nkato village, Cindy had shared what had befallen her with her sister Grace. Grace felt pity and said the only way she would support her was to escort her for antenatal checkup at the health center. While at the health center, Cindy was attended to by a midwife who cautioned her that pregnancy antenatal visits are a must without fail and how to feed while pregnant. Cindy felt this information was vital for her sister. The midwife further said that if Cindy had had enough information about sexual reproductive health, she wouldn't have gotten pregnant in the first place. Cindy felt this is good information for Grace, but Grace was scared. Let's see what happened.
Cindy, I can't believe we're here. It's just a health center, Grace. So I'll go straight to the antenatal section. Where is that? This room. It doesn't take long, unless I find a queue of many pregnant women waiting. Okay, so where do I go? Go visit that lady. She's very nice. You can ask her anything concerning sexual and reproductive information you need as a young woman. What if she thinks I'm just interested in sex? How? No, I think I'll just wait here. No, it's okay. You'll be fine. You see, that lady won't judge you. I can promise you that. Those healthy workers have helped me a lot during this pregnancy. I wish I had visited them before. I wouldn't get pregnant. I knew nothing before I came here. Really? Really? That lady is very nice. It's for your own good, Grace.
Cindy, my dear, everything looks good.
Really?
Yes. Your blood sugar levels are good, your blood pressure is good, and even the baby's heartbeat is okay.
I'm so relieved to hear that.
But remember to come back in case you feel any pain or see any change that needs to be addressed.
What sort of change?
Anything can change during this last month, especially with your young body. I would like to keep ahead of any likely complication.
Will my baby be fine?
Everything is fine.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, go ahead.
Will I feel a lot of pain?
There will be some pain, but you have support, so you don't have to get scared.
What if I can't push the baby? What if I fail?
That's why you have to come here at the health center. Even if you're strong, there are some complications you can't control. So in case of any complication, we can manage it.
Thank you very much. You've given me some hope.
Grace, that was quick. You finished before me. Did you ask about everything in a short time? Hey, you're acting weird. I know that color when you're hiding something.
Oh, Cindy, I'm such a coward. I did not go. I was too scared.
Scared of what?
Don't make fun of me, please.
This was information that was going to happen to you, to any young person.
It just scared me thinking about it. Why would I start from asking an old person about things like sex?
You see, as a young person, if I knew everything about sex, I would have protected myself from this pregnancy.
You said when it happens, you can't control it.
Yes, but it's largely because I didn't know anything about sex. I wish my parents had exposed me to the reality of being an adolescent. I would have protected myself. Grace, you still have a chance.
The two sisters became so close and shared about young people's issues. I liked Cindy's resilience. She never wanted her big sister to fall in the same ditch she had actually fallen into. But Grace was naive and scared. It is our role as parents to talk to our children about the growing up processes. Call us on 0800 200 600. Let's share what you're